doing, man? It's Joe D, and welcome to Share a Beer 605. Pay your taxes, biatch. Right? Pay your taxes.
Yeah.
Now, who's paid up to this guy? Huh? This guy over here. Look at that. He's pointing fingers, man. He's pointing. This guy's pointing. You.
3 months
It
ago.
is Saturday, May 15th. Tax day's 2 more days away. May 17th.
That means I got 48 more hours.
Exactly.
That's lots of time. Actually, I've done my local and state. I knock those out in a matter of minutes, and I do this every year with the federal. I do it every year. It's just normal for me.
Tradition.
Yeah,
it's tradition. I mean, you and your uncle. That's the deal you have between. Yeah.
So I'll get to it.
We've already got some comments here. So we got malt liquor. Let me get to these real quick. And then malt liquor again. And we've got someone moderating. And then Vega chimes in. New drinking game. Every time Joe says something gay, take a shot. Well, you're going to be hammered here in the first 5 minutes.
Well, you already said Vega, so there's a shot.
Yeah. Yeah, there it is, right? There's that sound effect right there. Yeah, that's that's a good one. I like that one. So who's paid their taxes? Sounds like Bum is kind of halfway there. He's working on it. Mark, you
I did mine 3 months ago.
Are you a pay person, a O person?
I was very small pay.
Very small pay.
Yeah. Try to keep it plus or minus a little bit.
Yeah.
We all pay. It's just a matter of whether we get some back or not. I mean,
Exactly.
that's the thing. People say, I didn't pay any taxes. I got money back. It's like, no, you paid taxes. You just gave a free loan to Uncle Sam for it.
Exactly. And Coach, do you pay?
I have not filed, and I owe back taxes from probably about 4 years ago. So I'm in negotiations with our lovely government and losing. So
he's
so
in negotiations with
that's
his.
right.
Yeah.
So in other words, I owe money to our government.
So he's giving you that stink eye, right? That stink eye right there is all about you, right there. So he's still got that finger. Yeah, that finger's pointed. Yeah. Myself, I filed the beginning of the month, waiting as close as I could to not stress my tax person out too much. So I sent her all my stuff, and she got everything filed for me as usual. And so, I am entrepreneur. Is that I have a couple businesses. You are on one of them, and things get filed appropriately. So at the end of the year,
I need my W-2 from you, Joe. I forgot to tell you, I need my W-2.
Oh,
yeah.
I'll get those.
All those. I mean, they were asking about all those zeros. Where did all those zeros come from?
Yeah, and I will get those out to you. There's going to be a few zeros on there, but we'll get those out to you. Yeah, properly. Yeah, we're running a little late. The staff, a little late. Yeah. Staff, COVID.
We could deduct all the beer as business expenses from this job.
I have a lot of evidence that I consume beer, as a business. I don't know about you guys, but yeah.
You do have expenses associated with the show, and
And Moore says Coach owes the government.
It's true. It is true.
Tip clipper. Yeah. Oh, we got Rod J in there.
Oh, and Ruben wants to
indeed. Yeah.
Deduct the beer, indeed. See,
he's got ventures in his channel name.
Yeah, exactly.
So
and think about it, he can't even claim that much because he get raw J deals all the
yeah, I
time.
know.
I mean, at least I'm claiming quite a bit here. Whoa, I got errors. Wait a minute here. I tried. What the hell just happened here? It gave me errors. That's weird. Yeah, it's still giving me errors. Business expenses for years, man. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, that's weird. It's giving me errors. I can't post the link. So if someone else posts the link for me,
You want me to do it?
yeah, go ahead, brother.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's weird.
it is. It's very weird. It's giving me errors for Facebook and for YouTube.
Okay.
T900 says, hello, lads. Hello back at you, brother. So, before anyone else jumps in, we've got an announcement. We, the craft beer community, has fresh, keeping it fresh, glassware. That's right, baby. I'll give the big drum roll. We'll unveil our new glassware. Personalized glassware. I see Ruben in the room. There we go. Boom, baby. New glassware. There you go. There's the name on the back. That's right, baby. And what do we have to put in the official glassware?
Malt liquor. No.
Malt liquor.
Joe, you have my solemn promise that malt liquor will never touch the walls of this mug.
Oh, I like it. I like it. We'll bring Ruben in the room to say hi. I'm going to bounce you out for just a second, Ruben, and I'll bring you right back.
What's up, Ruben?
Here we go, man. You guys will be able to see it on their screens a lot better than mine. But I've got the green.
Now, before we drink this, gentlemen, I just want you to know that I did some research on the word bung, and the first definition is, yes, something used to cork a cask or barrel, but the second definition is ass. Yes. So I hope that this beer is not ass. Hits from the bung. That sounds like that's a different kind of channel. I'm thinking.
It gets a little, yeah. So I guess I should be a proper host and actually look this beer up, right? I mean, yeah. I should do the proper thing.
That's what we're getting into here.
Yeah. That way we kind of whoops. What am I doing here? There we go. Yeah, here we go. So
yeah, it's a low ABV session ale.
Yeah, very low ABV. Very, very low ABV. Darn it, I've got the 2020 version on here, but it's still pretty close.
I'm sure. This is 2021, isn't it?
Yeah. But it's still pretty darn close. So
they do have hits from the bung 21. You just got to scroll down once or twice. It's a couple of things down.
Oh, it's a couple of things down. Okay.
Yeah. It's only got 61 check-ins on.
What's up, John? What's up, Ruben?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey, John.
Gentlemen, hello.
Now I got 19.
Hey, Ruben.
Oh well, I'm just gonna go. I keep getting. Let me see. I should have done this in the pre-show.
I got my hits from the bung.
Okay, there it is. All right. So let me share the screen here real quick, and then I'll get the description to everybody that didn't see it from the last time. So 75 total, 75 in the last 30 days. This one says 14.2. Yep, it is 14.2, isn't it? 14.2% ABV, 24 IBUs, and a 4.15 bottle cap rating.
Mine says 15.
15 on the label.
So we must have a 20. We must have 20s then.
We must. Yeah.
Because your can says 14.2, Joe?
Yeah, mine does. Yeah.
Okay, mine says 15.
So does it say? It should say the vintage towards the left side of the can.
Don't see it.
On the if you're looking at the hits from the bong label, just turn it left, and it should say the vintage.
No, I'm not seeing
Just says
it.
second edition, but there's no year on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So on the part like this that has the description, stuff. See how right here on this finger, the white, it has that's.
Mhm.
Yeah. Mine doesn't have that.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't. Wow.
But it does have 15%.
15.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that must be the 20.
So
Wow.
I've got the 20. So we got
And there's no canning date on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no date.
No, well, no, okay. On the bottom of the can, it's embossed. It says 20 in the bottom of the can.
Oh,
But no, my can is stamped 23.
Mine is
Huh.
31.
So that's
It must be the batch or the barrel. I don't know.
that's interesting.
Well, you guys are drinking beer from the future then, obviously.
yeah.
I mean, it's the only logical explanation.
Yeah, right. Yeah, well, the basic batch. So this will be interesting what we all get because I definitely have a different one. So or slightly different.
Yeah, mine says 15, so I'm assuming mine's a 2020.
So but I could give the basic description.
Oh yeah. I'm sure it's the same beer. I'm gonna make sure I click into the right one though.
So this says this is from right here in Gilbert. Aged 12 months in a blend of cognac, double oaked rye whiskey, and apple brandy barrels. Cognac and apple brandy lend fruitiness and is balanced with a heavy oak and rye spice. Oh man. #BIL.
See, this one says the 2020 says cognac and rye whiskey barrels.
Also, no apple brandy.
Yeah, it doesn't say. Yeah.
Oh,
So there is a little difference. Yeah.
there is a little difference.
So this
Yeah.
is cognac and rye. The 21 is cognac and apple brandy. Huh.
Wow.
So yeah, they do mix it up a little bit.
Yeah, they do mix it up a little bit. Yeah.
Nothing wrong
Oh,
with
yeah,
that.
you're right. Because, okay, yours says second. This says third.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Screw it. Crack it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
I mean, enough talking about the damn thing. Yeah. Whoa! Mine's a spitter. There we go.
Whoa. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Beer. Thanks for the beer, Joe.
Mine too.
Absolutely, man. Now, John recommended this beer, so made sure to get him one. Look at that thing, man. Got some cascading action happening there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right, boss. There you go.
Oh, man. Poured the whole thing. Go.
Are we chugging it?
That thing looks like used motor oil, Joe.
Yeah.
Looks like used motor oil.
You can smell it, can't you? Look at that.
We're chugging it, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Chug.
We're chugging it and we're watching, John.
No, I think there is a person out there in Idaho, I believe, would kill us if we made Coach chug right now.
Yeah.
So
She's
Yeah.
watching said show right now. So.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, we are being supervised by a few females right now. So yeah, we've got to be careful. One is named the boss.
Yeah.
So we don't want to upset that.
You don't cross the boss.
Yeah, we don't want to upset that person. It's in the name, boss. All right, gentlemen.
Cheers.
Luke, cheers to you. Man.
Cheers.
Sheriff for that.
Oh man.
That
All
is-
I can say is good luck at that barbecue later, Coach.
Thanks.
Now, our beer was probably at about 70 degrees. I just put it in the fridge
okay.
for like 5 minutes.
Okay.
So it's at full room temperature, and it just you really get the whiskey, And you get the cognac. I mean, the cognac is on the nose for sure.
That's good stuff.
Dark fruit. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, plummy, boozy,
Mhm.
mildly. That's just
Yeah.
Anyone have Cypress Hill playing in the background?
Right? Exactly. Yeah. Bum, you want to take I want to hear Bum's description. He is so, he could be a writer. He just gets such descriptions.
Good.
Right.
Now, mine, you definitely get that apple fruitiness. It's definitely there. It's I wish I'd have paid a little more attention to that part.
this is like raisiny, super plummy. Like it's like Mark said, dark fruit, man.
Yeah, I'm getting that raisin, plum, but I'm getting that there's that cognac and the rye. Yeah, it's just.
And you know what's cool is I mean, we all know it's going to be boozy, right? But it's not terribly boozy.
No, it's not. It's not over. I mean, you can tell it's got a lot of alcohol, but it's not. Yeah, it's not way over the top.
Yeah. Now, just for comparison, we have someone in the chat that says he's drinking a Hurricane 40-ounce silver label, 8.1.
That's it. I'm going to the sink. I'm pouring mine out. I'm getting myself a Hurricane.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And so, what do you think, Ruben, of the new official share of beer, personalized this time, glassware?
You're going to have to claim capital gains on your taxes when those bad boys hit the shelf.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they're going to fly off the shelves.
They are.
Yeah. It's going to be really crazy. But, yeah, we have John in here. John's the one recommended the beer in the first place. So I stopped by, got some, had a few of them.
No, of course.
And, I was like, immediately I was like, oh, I got to get some of these for the guys, man. I knew I already had these damn glasses I hadn't sent yet. So yeah, I do. I was like, I might as well send some beer with
Yeah,
the
it's
glass.
good stuff.
That's a great beverage to christen the glasses with.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, awesome, Joe. Awesome.
Yep.
Ruben, Arizona beers that you got to try when you get here, my friend.
Who's the brewery?
Also,
So.
Osa.
yeah, right here in Gilbert, Phoenix. Yeah. So I've got more AZ beers. I'm all AZ beer right now. I've got my second two beers are Tombstone. So this is the triple berry. I've had this on here before. This wait till you see this one. This one's no charge, 5%. And this is like a smoothie, man. I mean, this thing is like ridiculous. Let's see. Oh, it's a spitter. I don't know where the spit is going, and I usually find out later that it went somewhere it wasn't supposed to. Like every porn you've ever seen ever. So, but look at this thing. Look at this thing. Look at this.
Oh yeah.
Look at that color. Oh yeah.
Look at that.
It's thick.
Look at that. It's just, let me get some.
I'm sure it's got lactose in it.
Look at that thing. Is that not ridiculous? Look at that. I mean, it's just the thickest. Oh, it smells like a raspberry tart. You know what I'm saying? It is just so, oh my God. We made this pastry sour with vanilla and lactose in addition to 500 pounds of raspberry, 500 pounds of blackberry, and 250 pounds of blueberry.
Wow.
Was that an expensive beer?
Yeah.
I've got to imagine that's got to be an expensive beer because they just spent about $4,000 on berries.
Oh, and this beer, I believe, was brewed in Phoenix. Now, Tombstone is, of course, famously out of Tombstone, Arizona.
Yeah.
But ever since they opened another one here in Phoenix, I mean, come on, it was a no-brainer. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, where do you think the more people are? You know what I'm saying? So yeah. And it's in Central Phoenix. It's look at this thing. I hate to. I love just looking at it. I'm like, I even feel guilty drinking it, man. You know what I'm saying? A beer like this.
Pinky out on that one for sure.
Yeah, no, you see how my pinky is just like, bam, it's automatic. Look at that pinky. That thing's stuck there, baby. Look at that. No pretentious Volvo driving pinky here.
That's right.
That's right. Isn't Volvo like the ultimate, like, we shop at whole paycheck? All my kids, even the ones I don't have, are on the honor roll. My dogs are better than you, right? My
and I drive a Subaru,
more groomed than yours. You know what I'm saying? Like, aren't Volvo drivers those people? Aren't they those people?
Volvo or
I'm not talking about me personally, I'm a little bit of a Volvo driver, right?
Beep, beep.
Driven a few Volvos.
Put your hands on the wheel and.
I'm starting to feel a little warm here, gentlemen. A little warm.
Whoa!
Ooh, you hammer that bad boy.
Whoa!
Open the match list next, Tom.
Time to go to the barbecue.
So who was the first one to crush their 15% beer? That guy.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, that guy. I literally drank half and then left.
You ain't got nothing on this, coach. Look at that.
I mean, look at that. Look at that guy.
Yeah, but he can run. I can't run.
So what do you think, John? What do you think of this batch? You had one before or not had it at all?
I think if this is the 2020 batch, this is the one I had. Still awesome.
Yeah. Okay.
Definitely BIL. Barley wine is life. That's good stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's heavenly.
Time to start.
Get the hams down there. Get the hams. Yeah.
Yeah. And this beer. Oh my God. Yeah, Ruben, you get down here. We're gonna have some Tombstone, brother.
Yeah, you got that right.
This stuff is. I've got 4 or 5 more beers from Oso. I'm kind of rolling through their whole catalog. They have hop water. One of the ones I have is some hop water. So I'll be checking that out. Pretty interesting. But boy, this hits from the bong was really, really something. Really is. What do you got, Ruben?
Well, it's kind of funny. It looks like Tombstone, Arizona, a little bit on this.
Oh yeah, no, it does absolutely, yeah.
But this is called Desert. It's a goes with prickly pear, lime, cinnamon, and sea salt.
Ooh.
My glare is pretty bad today.
Can you spell desert and then dessert without looking at the can?
No.
2 S's.
The first one's 1 S. The second one's 2 S's.
Right.
So shout out to Joe Hell 67. I do remember you, Joe, from Germany, from back when I had a channel that did beer reviews.
We're getting someone on here every week that is referencing Mark's channel. Hey, at least a lot of people are aware, right? A lot of people.
And Joe, he said he sent you a beer mail like 50 years ago. LOL. He said,
Yeah. Well, and is he still mad about it? You remember the chairman was famously mad about what was that bum? I didn't reference.
He called you out damn near 8 years ago to drink a
the malt liquor challenge.
Yeah.
It's been damn near 11 years now, Joe.
Yeah, that's right.
Damn near. So this beer, we got 796 total, 28 in the last 30. It's classified as a fruited gose. 6.5, no IBUs, 3.75. Prickly pear, cinnamon, lime, and sea salt. That's cinnamon. That's
the only thing I don't taste. I taste 0 cinnamon.
And that's immediately what drew my eye right away. I'm like, cinnamon?
Yeah, because usually that's a pretty dominant flavor, and I get no cinnamon.
That's a nice color. Look at that. That's got a.
It is. It's real light,
Yeah.
refreshing looking. Yeah.
Yeah, it's super refreshing, actually. I mean, it's not like a flavor bomb or anything, but it's just, you could pound 6 of these, no problem.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I would imagine. So the prickly pear, it looks more prickly pear.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is cinnamon the new lactose?
Do you think?
I hope not.
I'd rather have lactose. Yeah. No, but you're right. There's a lot of beers putting cinnamon in now.
Yeah.
I kind of maybe different styles because I feel like the darker beers have kind of always had cinnamon.
Yeah.
Maybe cinnamon's getting added to your lighter beers, right? Now, if Hams had a cinnamon Hams, that'd be interesting, wouldn't it?
This is one of Bum's bad beers that he gave me a couple weeks ago. So I'll drink this after I finish this hits from the Bum.
Maybe you should bring back the Randall Jr. and Randall some cinnamon into that Ham.
Why don't you serve that one at 70 degrees too?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is fresh. This is fresh, Bum. This is January 25th, 21.
Wow.
Yeah, that's when it's best by.
Wait a minute.
Oh, well, that's only 3 months past then. That's not bad.
What are you giving Mark fresh beers? What the hell's wrong?
No, this is Best Buy.
No, I gave Mark numerous expired bad beers.
Because that's how strong our friendship is.
Exactly. That's exactly what I think of you.
Hey,
right?
buddy, haven't seen you in a while. Here's some out-of-date beers to try.
Had
Hey, I'm outta
the
here.
pandemic
I'll see
not
you guys.
hit,
All right,
the
Coach.
would have been
You,
fresh.
buddy.
All right,
Yeah.
Coach. Good luck.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, a lot of those would have been fresh had the pandemic not hit, and you came up to visit last year.
No, you did give me a couple really. I'm looking forward to trying a couple of those. Those good ones. But I didn't want to drink that this week after hits from the bung. So
Yeah.
no, I think Hams will be a good follow up.
Yeah, it's yeah, if we randled that with cinnamon, possibly hey, maybe we should put that with 500 pounds of raspberry.
No, yeah, I don't know. Well, it's brewed in Milwaukee, so that's Wisconsin. And Wisconsin is probably known for
Cheese.
blueberries. What berry would be up in Wisconsin?
Oh, with the we have Pat
Raspberries are probably
bringing
up
these
there.
beers back.
Yeah.
All these tart beers and dessert beers, all these fruited beers. What's that brewery up there in Wisconsin that's just known?
New Glarus.
New Glarus, yeah. They do that very well.
Oh yeah, New Glarus is they are like one of the probably one of the best sour beer brewers in the country, and they're
probably one of the first too.
Yeah, and they're just outside of Madison, I think, somewhere. Yeah, up in that part of Wisconsin, south central Wisconsin. I think.
Yeah, it's more central, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're
You can't get it anywhere except Wisconsin. They don't even distribute to Chicago.
Yeah.
I was up there a couple years ago and couldn't find it anywhere. Went to 4 or 5 beer stores and nope, sorry, we don't get New Glarus. Got to go up there.
I tell you, man. I mean, look at this thing. Look at that. I love looking at it.
That looks amazing.
Yeah, it is. That's a great color. It's almost like a neon red on camera. I mean, it's almost shimmering. Yeah.
You can almost see the mouthfeel from here. Like it looks super nice body.
Creamy. Yeah.
I mean, it's incredible, man.
That'd probably be good over vanilla ice cream.
It might be, it might be good with some sherbet.
Sherbet. Yeah, that'd be good.
It's really tart. It is tart. Like if you're not used to a beer being almost lip puckering kind of tart, it would shock you. You know what I'm saying? I think it would shock somebody if they're not used to a beer doing that. So you put this with a good sherbet, like hell, a good raspberry sherbet or something that's already a little sweet and it's got that coolness to it.
Even orange might be really cool.
Yeah, orange. Oh,
just to like mix up the flavor a little bit.
There you go, Joe. Still got Andre.
Yeah, Andre. Yeah. That's
Still got him. I'll have him for the rest of my life, I'm sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've had him for 35 years. No, 37 years at this point.
Really?
Yeah. Got him at a Kmart in 1984.
Kmart. Wow. Just the Kmart reference alone is 35 years old.
Yeah, pretty much.
Speaking of Mark's old YouTube, I remember when you'd have that on your old YouTube channel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I think. That's why you brought it up.
I didn't see the comment.
That was my big beer. Yep, King Can would go into the Andre the Glass. Yeah. So yeah, most of the text is still good. You can still read the story of Andre on the back.
Yeah, old Joe Hell is going through a lot of the old stuff there.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, man. Yeah, he remembers when you visited in Albuquerque.
That's the one when we drank that whole mini keg of Newcastle.
Yeah, I as a matter of fact have that mini keg right over my shoulder here, just off camera here. Yeah, I still have that.
And we did that beer review, and the boss and the ex were laughing at us because we were pretty lit at that point. Yeah.
That was a lot of fun. Yeah, I have that. Yeah, they sent that to me. I got. As a matter of fact, then they sent me a ton of stuff, and I still have it. Still have most of it. Right, like bum, right arm's reach. You know what I'm saying? So, what does the malt liquor community? What does Billy D have to say about all these? Beer samplings and official glassware. Oh, yeah.
Billy D needs to pay his taxes, too.
Oh, does he? Oh,
yeah.
He's behind on his taxes. Oh, yeah. Well, he still has plenty of time.
Well, he hasn't paid his taxes since the 1970s, like Red Fox.
Oh. Is he working out a deal with the government?
Yeah.
Him and Willie Nelson. Are they?
Him and Willie Nelson and Red Fox, yeah.
In Red Fox. I don't know. That didn't go so well for Red Fox.
Well, he doesn't have to worry about it now, does he?
No, he doesn't.
No.
He's done worrying about that stuff. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Boy, we don't have a whole lot of news this week.
Was it Red Fox that said that, or was it someone else? But he said, all I have to do is stay black and pay taxes.
Well, it wasn't Willie Nelson that said it.
Yeah, I don't think it was Willie Nelson.
Probably Red Fox or Richard Pryor.
Yeah, one of
them.
Did
Richard Pryor have tax problems too?
I think so.
Did he?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wesley Snipes, maybe?
Problems, I think. That's probably part of it. Yeah.
So, all right. Well, we will get to what we have this week. First of all, shout out and congratulations to 40 Ounce Causer celebrating his 2-year anniversary, making malt liquor videos on YouTube. 40 Ounce Causer has been in the chat of our show many, many, many times.
Yeah.
And Causer makes great videos, and I think he's actually even getting better lately. But like I've said before, his video style, he's funny. But there's just his particular style of videos does not make for good, quick snippets like we play on the show. But he's a great video maker, though.
No, he is, absolutely.
Yeah, his videos are more like novels, and the little segments we play here are like little short stories.
Yeah.
But congratulations to Causer.
Yeah.
We will play this, Joe, although it's kind of out of date now. This is a video we attempted to play about a month ago, and when you clicked on it, the video was gone. Havana alerted me that this video was back up online. This was during the that infiltration of Raider Ben and the A-bomb.
Oh,
when they were cussing everybody out.
Oh yeah.
We went to watch the one Raider Ben video when these guys were really poking the bear, and the video had gotten taken down. And this is the video that I warned you then, and I'll warn you again. When I tell you cut it off, cut it off.
Okay. Yeah. I do remember that. Yeah, I do remember.
Yeah. So in this video, go to 10:20, 10 minutes, 20 seconds.
We're doing Zoom tomorrow. Yeah, probably. Maybe just us and the
And
rental.
this video is really got things.
What happened to my? Oh, what just
got?
What happened to the? What happened to? Oh, right here. There we go.
Hey man, let's come off the piano for a minute, man.
So 10:20.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Most people paid way too much to file their taxes. Oh, pickles. Also fact. Tax Act.
Feel like I gotta take a piss.
Oh!
Picture Shady. There's Shady. There's Fear.
Oh!
And Mad Molar. So cut it off, Joe. Cut it off.
How far into said activity does he actually?
Oh, we get about 20 seconds worth.
NSFW.
Yeah, exactly.
And I do remember this in the comments section. Malt Mustang asked him if he kept his pinky out when he fished those pictures out of the toilet when he was done with making the video.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. So from there, we do have a little bit of breaking news.
Oh, breaking news. Oh.
Just before the show, 40 Ounce Fear, remember he attempted an 800 Club video a couple weeks ago and failed. He said his ultimate goal was to do the St. Ides High Gravity 40 Ounce Malt Liquor 800 Club. And he made his first attempt today, uploaded the video, boy, just a little over an hour ago, and it was a failure. We don't need to play it. He got through one 40 ounce in like 7 or 8 minutes, and he struggled to do it. And even before the video was over, he declared the video and the attempt a failure. So he's going to try again.
He's going to, okay.
So
he admitted defeat and went back into training.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. And he also this week, when he's had a 40 on any of his videos, he has said that every video where he's drinking a 40 is an attempt at training for the 800 Club.
Okay.
In some cases, he drank a 40 before he made the next video where he's drinking a 40. So he is in training. Oh, and before we move on to that, my God, I'm supposed to be drinking malt liquor now, not this. Man, see what this.
With that in mind, we have someone on the show that chugged theirs, basically.
Yeah, I probably could have gotten away without drinking malt liquor and nobody would have noticed, but I said I would do it this one per week, and I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
Now, speaking of Mad Molar, he said he was drinking the Hurricane High Gravity 40. I am going to do the Hurricane High Gravity 25 ounce.
Wow.
Now, this is, I had initially thought about doing the 41 ounce Natural Disaster that Jay Vega created with this and another malt liquor. However, due to the hits from the bung, I don't think that's going to happen tonight. So I can drink this one, and this will be a new packaging style for this week. And perhaps next week, I'll drink a duplicate of this, but I'll be adding another one to it. So that'll be the new malt liquor for next week.
Okay.
Wait, we got to get the can crack.
Yeah.
There we go.
That was a clean can crack.
That was a clean crack. Clean crack.
Yeah, you have a clean crack, bun.
Clean crack.
And
Talking about hits from the bung.
and there was no splash there. unlike the hits from the bung. And I think what that means is where it says 25 ounces, the big one, I think they shorted me an ounce. I think the beer still only comes up to here.
Oh, that's
It says 25 on the label, but only 24 in the can.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So what's that one like, man?
It tastes pretty much like the hits from the bung. Beer is beer.
Yeah. It's all the same.
Fuck you, Canadian asshole. Do us all a fucking favor, Mark. Just fucking end it.
Okay.
Well, we have a video coming up of somebody else telling somebody else to end it.
Okay. Did he have to tie something around his neck and hang himself from his cat?
No, different method. Different method.
Oh,
okay.
Wow.
Different method suggested. We'll get to that though. So, speaking of 40-ounce fear, remember last week we were discussing the controversy regarding what can and cannot be consumed when making a malt liquor video.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Fear, in a video this week, said he made his decision, but at the end of the video, I really couldn't figure out what his decision was. I believe the decision might have been drink whatever you like. Fear's suggestion himself, and I thought this was pretty original. He said, everybody continue to make malt liquor videos with beer that says malt liquor on the label. However, every person who makes a video is entitled to one non-malt liquor. You get, and the slogan is you get one. For instance, Ballantine or the new Colt 45. And I don't know if that applies to bad beer or not, but you get one non-malt liquor. I thought that was a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Some people went along with it. I think some didn't. But Fear said he took everybody's input into consideration. And I think his final decision was, why is it even an issue? Just everybody drink whatever you want. So with that in mind, we're going to go to Jay Vega.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Yeah.
Now, this is pretty good.
Consider yourself on the list.
So there is the link, and you can start playing it right at the beginning, Jeff.
Oh, boy, right at the beginning. Oh, man, this is never good. When we can play it right from the beginning, this is a warning to everybody out there. Here we go. No charge.
Never let it be said that J Vega 419 is not a man who is willing to compromise.
Wait a minute. Are we not looking at his background? What are we talking about here?
He's not compromising with the dilapidated Nissan. Maybe he's opening his mind up to more thoughts. He's freeing his mind.
Yeah, we're not even a minute 15 in, and I'm like, what?
I do love the roof of that car, though. That's great.
Yeah, we're gonna have to start paying closer attention because I'm kind of wondering if this.
How did these holes get in there? Are those bullet holes or what?
I mean, don't ask.
I think he's tacking the material up to the roof.
Yeah, those are tacks.
Yeah. And
yeah. Oh, he's got some saggage over there in that corner. Yeah.
Yeah. He needs a few over here. Yeah.
Saggage.
The horseman is spoken. It's time.
Oh boy.
It's time to make a classic American lager video.
There we go.
No graffiti.
That's appropriate.
Fear, this is the one. It's the one that is most readily available in my area. I've done more 40-ounce. I've done more 40-ounce videos with this brand than any other. I would venture to say that you could be confident betting your money that I have drank more of these on YouTube than anybody else.
Oh, strong statement.
Yeah.
Man, what do we think about that?
That's a I don't know. Is the official share beer statistician willing to investigate and determine? That would take a lot of work.
Yeah, that would take some research, but I guess who knows who else is out there that has,
I don't know.
Now, are we? Is he talking strictly about the new craft lager?
No, he's talking Colt 45.
Just anything with Colt 45 on the label. He says he's drank more of those than anybody else on YouTube.
Yeah. Since we don't know who all is out there as far as others, it would be impossible.
I think the chairman would be pretty close because he used to drink a lot of Colt 45.
From the previous malt liquor community, the old school malt liquor community, what were they called, Bum? Do you remember the guys that were trying to recruit me?
The BDU.
Yeah, the BDU. Wasn't that cowboy guy? Didn't he drink? Wasn't he out of Alabama?
Cowboy in Tennessee.
Oh,
Cowboy
Tennessee.
in 10 or whatever.
Yeah. So he was also in Tennessee. So I wonder if they're cousins. You know what I'm saying? I wonder if they're cousins. You know what I'm saying? And maybe he has drank more. I don't know, because I thought that guy drank Colt 45 too, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't remember. Yeah, we better get back.
Sure.
I'm at least top.
Let me back it up.
Betting your money.
My money. Why not his money? You know, if he really believes in it, why don't we bet his money?
Yeah, why doesn't he put up $1,000 or something?
Well, stay tuned.
Okay.
I have drank more of these on YouTube than anybody else. I'm at least top 3.
Okay, top 3. Okay.
Fucking Ramstats used to walk around calling himself the king of Colts. That's bullshit. Let's get to it. Shout out to Fear. Shout out to Falstaff. Shout out to the chairman, Steel Worldwide.
Okay. Let's see. Does he
go from there? Go to 3 minutes, Joe.
3 minutes?
Yeah.
By the way, how many shots have these fools taken? How many gay comments have I made? How many shots have they taken?
I don't know. I've seen Vegas say shot at least 4 or 5 times.
Okay.
Okay. They're probably well, if they're actually following along, they're probably well on their way. Yeah.
You motherfuckers on the Share a Wife show.
Oh, we got official glassware.
You owe the chairman, Steel Worldwide, an apology.
Oh.
I've heard you guys question his numbers when it comes to the paper stack. Well, I did the research myself. Okay. This lady's is a 500 stack. And it looks about the size of the chairman's 500 stack. So if he's got 4 or 6 or whatever there, he's got his fucking $3,000, $4,000, $2,000, $3,000, whatever.
Oh, I know what I'm supposed to do. Now, wait a minute.
Colt 45.
Okay. So is this my cue, Bum?
That's your cue, Joe.
Is this where I come in?
This is where you come in.
Now, I've got a stack right here, baby.
Huh.
And those ain't ones.
And these ain't ones, baby. These are Jeffersons, baby. Look at that. Jefferson.
$2.
Jeffersons. All Jefferson, baby.
Okay, well, I got something that's going to top all y'all. I got $1 million cash. I got a whole stack of that.
And that's got a woman on it. That's right. That's a topper.
In God we trust. $1 million.
Got the Lady Freedom on there, right?
That's right.
And that's it for Vega.
Okay.
So we will wrap this up with 40-ounce Mad Molar. And the Peaglin, his decline continues, unfortunately. He had a couple very bad videos this week.
No.
No.
Oh, boy.
We won't show them.
I mean,
he may have even deleted them by now. But a lot of people nicely and not so nicely telling him to quit making videos for his own sake. Fear was nice about it. Fear was like, I got nothing against you personally, but you need to quit making videos.
It's not for you. Do it for the children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Mad Molar, not surprisingly, was not so nice.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
So this is a very quick video here, like 22 seconds. You can just play the whole thing.
Okay. All right. Let's get this all set up here. Here we go. Whoops.
It's called Old Yeller Time 2.
Oh, no. I know where this is going. Yeah. Okay. Who has seen Old Yeller?
Long time.
Who has seen Old Yeller?
Long time ago.
Yeah.
Now, when
I don't even know if I'd watched it like straight through, just like probably
when I
pieces
was
of
in
it.
school, you had to do a book report on Old Yeller. The whole class had to watch it, and you had to do a report on Old Yeller when I was in school. So yeah, I know I haven't seen this movie in decades, but it's ingrained in your head, right? I know this scene. I have a feeling where I know where the video.
That's where he shoots the dog.
Yeah.
Except nobody's crying for you, you piece of shit.
That was actually, I got to play the second half of that video again. That was.
Except nobody's crying for you, you piece of shit, Glenn.
Well done. Well done. We'll give him a golf clap and everything. That was pretty good. That was good. Gotta love it.
And on that happy note, so ends the malt liquor report. I'm not going to be able to finish this before the end of the report, but I will finish it.
Okay. Thank you, Billy D.
Yeah, thank you.
We appreciate another very solid malt liquor report. Oh, yeah.
Here, we'll put this on Billy D's pedestal until it's done.
And he appreciates it. I am sure.
I love that Stony shirt. That looks awesome.
Yeah, that's a great shirt.
Yeah, let me get back to some. Oh, you know what? I have a question. Now that the malt liquor report is over, how did I phrase this? Wait, hold on. Let me get my notes here. How did I phrase this? What's the best event you've ever attended that you personally attended? You have to have attended it. It could be a sporting event on any level, professional, college, high school, whatever, concert, just an event in general.
Best event.
I can tell you mine brought off, and I'll start it. I'll just start it. Biggest clue ever. So you've got a couple years ago now, Rams are supposed to play Kansas City, Mahomes versus Goff in Mexico City, if you remember. Game gets moved because of the field conditions, if you remember that. It's supposed to be a Monday nighter, so they moved the game to L.A. I went, and it ended up being one of the biggest shootouts in Monday Night Football history. It was an absolute crazy game. Just Mahomes and Goff were on fire that game. Just throwing bombs, and everybody was catching everything. It was insane. Best ball game I've ever been to. Of course, I'm partial, but it was in the Rams won. I don't think I'm spoiling it by telling anybody, but it was great, absolutely great. Oh God, Monster Vader met JFK in 1960. Oh, wait a minute! If this is true, Stevie Ray Vaughan's last show in Alpine.
Yeah.
You know what? I have to respond to Vega. That we discussed this on the pre-show. I was considering mentioning Stevie Ray because I saw him like 6 times, and I was going to lump them all together, all like 6 times seeing him as the greatest, probably the greatest musical event.
Mm-hmm.
I've attended, seeing him live those half dozen times.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I didn't see him the last time in Pittsburgh. I regretted it. It was at a venue, Star Lake Amphitheater, Mark.
Mm-hmm.
I did not want to go to that place. I hated that place. It was far away. The parking was and is still horrible.
Yeah, it is.
And so I missed him there. So I missed him in his final Pittsburgh appearance. But before that, I saw him all his previous times here. Not all of them, but most of them.
Yeah.
And that would be my most memorable musical event if you lump Stevie Ray's appearances all together.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
That is very cool. Absolutely. Yeah. I never saw him at all. I've not been to many concerts.
No, we never did see Stevie Ray either. So yeah, that's a good.
Yeah, thanks. I mean, I have a sports related one, but thanks to Vega for bringing up Stevie Ray because he was on my list of finalists.
I just paid a lot of money for one of his records recently.
Yeah, me too. Anybody want to buy? I got 2 of them. So anybody want to buy the other one? I'll sell it for you. I don't know what it's selling for now. I got to check.
Yeah, Mark taught me by buying 2 of them. We bought the same record.
It's 2 of them. So
it's definitely a high dollar record, but yeah. Mark bought 2 of them. Yeah.
Just to see if I can make my money back. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, that story is still being written. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a great record though. I enjoy the one I have. That's for sure.
Exactly. And do you got one you want to share, Mark?
Mm-hmm. 1985, Colorado State University, mid-April, probably. Oh, see, it was end of April, first part of May. They used to have a celebration every spring that they called College Days, which would be when they would take basically Friday off from class. They would bring in tractor trailers full of kegs, usually Coors, and they would set up multiple taps, and then they would have concerts all day long.
Oh.
So was that the last college day? That was the last College Days because the previous couple years there had been riots and people burning stuff. So 1985 ended up being the last College Days, and we saw the Red Hot Chili Peppers and the Beat Farmers. If anybody remembers the Beat Farmers, Country Dick Montana.
I'm a happy boy. Happy boy.
Oh my God, that was a fan. Yeah, the Red Hot Chili Peppers were just starting to come onto the scene. They came out, they were known for coming out naked with just tube socks on their dicks. Yeah. That's how they came out. They did like an 1.5-hour concert, almost 2-hour concert. Awesome. The Beat Farmers came, and we drank. I mean, yeah, it was like a 4-day drunk. I mean, but it was a fantastic show. Absolutely great show. So yeah,
that's remarkable.
Yeah. That was pretty good. And then a sports related one.
Did you see what I did there? You didn't even get it. I said
no.
Remarkable. That was
that's true. It was remarkable. And then the sports related one, not really a great event, but we saw a hole-in-one at a PGA golf event. It was at the 2002 or 2003? It was like 2004 PGA, which was held in Kohler Lakes, Wisconsin, so just north of Milwaukee. And we were there on one of the initial rounds. And you remember Hale Irwin? He was a golfer
Yeah.
He made a hole-in-one on a par 3. He was like 52 or 53 years old at that point, and he made a hole-in-one on a par 3, and we happened to see it. So that was just like pure, just weird. And that was it was August, and it was 40 degrees and windy and rainy. We had sweat, and it was like a winter day. It was so cold, but that was just kind of weird, kind of a weird, because you never see a hole-in-one. I mean, in person, yeah.
I have heard all about, seeing professional golfers like a hole-in-one, but just being a golfer. I'm not a golfer.
Yeah.
But being there, it sounds like Mueller is a golfer thing, if I remember.
Yeah.
Always wearing something golfing related. But being there when someone gets a hole-in-one is like,
yeah. Even the pros don't make hole-in-ones. I mean, they make them a lot more than regular golfers, but even for them, it's like one every 50,000 shots. I mean, it's not that often. So we saw it made live. Yeah, that was just kind of interesting to see that, But yeah, best concert is definitely the Red Hot Chili Peppers and the Beat Farmers.
That is cool.
Yeah. And the riots ensued after that, and that was definitely the end of college days, way back in 1985.
A cool moment I had was I was with you, Mark, and when we saw George Clinton.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, in the streets of Denver.
Yeah, I mean, we just happened to be walking down. Denver is flipping awesome anyway. And we're just walking around. They're doing all this stuff in downtown Denver. And F me, there's George Clinton.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
And a huge cloud of smoke. And Joe's like, we gotta leave.
Singing all his classics, man.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. But Joe's like, after 10 minutes, he's like, we gotta leave. I can't inhale any other smoke.
I mean, I can't be around the smoke.
Yeah. It was everywhere. And that was right after. I mean, they had just legalized. Yeah. Everybody was smoking. Yeah.
Everybody was smoking, man. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. But yeah, that was also a cool, memorable day for me. Not like the event. We actually weren't in that event.
No, we were peeking over the chain link fence.
Yeah.
we wanted to see. Was it like $25 to get in? And we're like, screw that. We can get some beer for that. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, it was like, I don't know if it's worth all that, but I think it was a Sam Adams event, actually.
Yeah, it was a Sam Adams.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but
the ABF event. Yeah,
it was pretty. I mean, all we literally had to do was stand outside the fence. We found an area where you could see everything. Mm-hmm. It was like being in that event. It was really cool, man.
Yeah, that was fun.
And Tom's in the chat right now. He wants a link. I can't get him a link, but
I'll repaste it.
Yeah.
Tom was there.
Tom was able to see it the best because he's the tallest.
Yeah, he's the tallest.
He was 6'4".
And I guess I shouldn't spill everyone's beans, but
he was the highest to begin with when we got there.
Yeah,
he was already high.
Boom! There you go. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
He'd had a few edibles on Zach's recommendation, I think, at that point.
I wasn't gonna, but yeah, I mean, there was some of us that were able to go in those particular establishments, but
that was a fun night. Yeah.
Yeah, that was really it was a not one particular event, but I think we had already done the Greatest American Beer Festival. And so you're riding off of that high, and just the whole downtown Denver.
Yeah, that was fun.
Effing awesome, bro. Everybody should go to Denver. It is just. I'm thinking about going to Denver really soon. I want to go to Denver, have some cool beers, of course, and then I want to take that train ride from Denver to Grand Junction.
Oh, you want to take the Amtrak over the mountains to Grand Junction?
Yeah,
that'd be fun.
I think that'd be a hell of a ride. I think that'd be cool.
Through the tunnels and over through the mountains. Yeah,
that's
actually one of the most beautiful sections of train track in America. Yeah,
it's one of the most enjoyable rides in this country. Period. Just drives. One of them, not the, but one of them.
Yeah.
And so to do it, I think.
Oh yeah, you could take the train over to Grand Junction, stay a night or two, and then come back and then go home. Yeah, That would be a fun long weekend. Yeah.
Yeah.
Drink beer on either end when you're in. Well, Grand Junction's got breweries too. So I mean, yeah, you can drink beer everywhere. On the train, in Denver, in Grand, you just drink beer. Yeah.
Yes. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Anyway, Ruben, you got one?
Yeah, mine's a little different. It's not sports or music. It was actually New Year's Eve, 2017 into 2018 in Rome, Italy. I went to Vespers, which is evening prayer, and then with Mass with the Pope to bring into the new year. With some of my best monk and priest friends. But then, so after Mass, we went back to San Anselmo, which is a monastery that Benedictines are headquartered at in the world. And at midnight, we were up in the bell tower toasting champagne with 360 view all around us of fireworks being lit off all across Rome. Was seeing St. Peter's Basilica off in the distance, drinking, champagne and partying and listening to music and all kinds of stuff with the highest people in the congregation, and we just had a blast. And unlike here, fireworks are usually like one big display.
Yeah.
They last 15, 20 minutes. There, everybody bought their own. They're all like mortars. So from midnight until 4 a.m. Fireworks went off all night, 360 view around you in the bell tower.
Yeah.
It was by far one of the neatest experiences I will probably ever have in my life.
That's awesome. Yeah.
That sounds incredible. That does. Definitely.
I'm not even like a firework fan, and that was just such an incredible experience.
Right time, right place. Yeah, right.
It'll be never replicated again for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm dying to go to Rome, and I don't know why I've been into all these train rides, but I looked at a train ride from south of Rome, actually, all the way up to London. It's a 3-day trip, and you have to transfer trains and stuff. But I thought that would be a great way to see that whole part of the world. You know what I'm saying? They said notoriously Italian trains run late.
Yeah.
I mean, by the mofo, like just crazy late. But Jody wants to visit a Turkish prison.
Well, yeah.
I mean, who doesn't?
Who doesn't?
Who doesn't?
Be a great time.
I'm just saying. But yeah, I mean, to take a train ride from just south of Rome to London, how great is
all
that?
the way through Italy and France and Belgium.
Yeah, have you seen this sort of thing? And then the train literally hops a ferry. They put the effing train on a ferry.
Wow.
And then you ride on the ferry across whatever in the hell sea that is. And then you get off on the other side, it connects to the train to the track again, and boom, off you go. Sick.
That'd be amazing.
It would. Yeah. So. Yeah, mind blown. Yeah, these are some of the trips I've been looking into now that things are opening up again. Tom, an event, most memorable, best event, whether it be sports, music, or otherwise, some high school, doesn't matter, an event you have actually attended that is just up there in your mind.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if anyone kind of likes them, but I went to a Coldplay concert in Foxborough, Gillette Stadium.
Mm-hmm.
I personally thought that was an amazing event. It was like one of those events that you went to a concert and it's more of like a fan to singer. It's hard to describe. It's just the way how the concert flowed. Like everyone had bracelets on, and how when the music, how music was going. The bracelets would change colors the whole entire time. It was just it was a great experience. It was pretty cool.
So they were like connected bracelets? So like Wi-Fi bracelets or something?
Like 60,000 people, and all the bracelets were changing colors the whole time. Yeah, it was pretty That's
cool. That's a cool use of technology for music.
Yeah, hell yeah.
you
it was
have
a
the
really good
artist
time.
controlling what your bracelet does.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys know Coldplay. They're not really like a rock. They kind of
right
nuance. You know what I mean? They're pretty good
art,
flow music.
art rock kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. But I thought it was a really good show. Fireworks going off everywhere for the songs and everything. That's pretty cool.
I also referenced it now, and it's not my best event I've been to, but just the whole night as a whole, that whole experience when you, Mark, and Mark's brother and myself were all up there, and we saw George Clinton. How cool was that?
Yeah, that was awesome. You could tell he had like his crew with him. He's like an old timer. He'd come in for a couple of seconds, do his thing, and then he'd step back, let the other guys do their thing. And that was pretty awesome.
Yeah, that was pretty.
That's one of those people that like you'll be happy that you've seen. He'll die one day, and you're like, wow, I seen him.
So Robert says, Vega, can we do a shot?
Sure, why not?
Reference.
Go ahead and do a shot.
Yeah. Now, prior to you jumping in, Tom, early in the show, the beginning of the show, Vega said we have to do a shot for every time Joe makes a gay reference. And so
oh Jesus.
A gay reference.
The 40-year-old virgin.
He probably listens to Coldplay when he's taking a shower. When he's taking
Vegas
a bubble
says,
bath.
Vegas says, yep.
I didn't want to say it, but I was like, screw it. I enjoyed it.
Yeah,
I thought it was awesome.
Yeah. No, you know what? Experiences like that are fantastic.
Yeah.
That one that Ruben had is sounds incredible.
It almost makes me want to become a monk. Just so if I become a monk,
at that point I wasn't even one, so it was even more.
Guarantee me that I can do that.
Going to Fenway for the first time was pretty cool.
What is that?
Oh, yeah. What?
Fenway Park. That was pretty awesome. I was like 7 or 8, but like the field, as you know, if you know baseball, Fenway is one of the smallest parks in the league.
Mm-hmm.
Right, it's one of the easiest parks to hit a home run out of. So you get there, and it's like, I don't know, it looks so much bigger on TV than when you get there. Maybe it's just me, but it was just, I don't know, it's just, you can just tell like the whole nuance of like the old vibe of the stadium and everything. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, it's kind of like
when I went, they didn't have the seats up on the green monster yet.
I would love to get there one of these. I'm dying to get there one of these days to see a ball game. Yeah, absolutely.
We've been to Wrigley Field a number of times when we lived in Chicago, but we have not been to Fenway. Yeah, that would be, and that's one of the last ones. Fenway and Wrigley are the last two.
Those are the last old school.
I mean, I remember seeing a game at Forbes Field back in the day when I was a kid. Probably 4 or 5 years old.
Yeah.
But
I wish my dad would have dragged me to Forbes Field when I was like 4, just so I could now say I was there, but never happened.
I remember sitting on the bleachers and doing. I mean, that was my memory, was going in and sitting on the bleachers and watching the game. I couldn't tell you. I was 4 or 5 at the time, but yeah, Detroit Tiger Stadium, that's gone. Yankee Stadium's gone.
All gone.
Yeah, it's just Fenway and Wrigley.
I was able to visit the old Boston Gardens, before it got knocked down.
Oh,
I didn't go there necessarily for a sport event. I went there for like Disney on Ice. I was like 6 years old.
There's another shot.
Another shot. That's another shot.
That's the event of his life.
Yeah, hell yeah. That was the event.
You already know that's a shot. That's a shot right there.
Yeah.
It wasn't a Bruins game. It was Disney on Ice. So here's another shot, at least.
Just the Disney reference alone. And then, on ice at that, that's a whole nother shot.
Now, the first time we went to Vegas, back in the day, was it the El Cortez Hotel in downtown? This was in 1989. The event that the billboards always have what events they have, shows. Their event was nudes on ice.
Oh wow!
Like, what if they fall? Do they stick? That must hurt.
Yeah.
The El Cortez Hotel in downtown Las Vegas.
So they're not just putting their tongue on stuff.
No, we didn't go see that. Like, what if they? What if? Yeah, just the bad.
What if the other lip stuck to
the other lip. What if they stick?
Yeah,
that kind of hurt.
Oof. Hey, Rajay, what do you got, man? You got a reference for us at an event that you have personally attended that is the best event you've ever been to?
Let's see. Well, I did crash Randy Guitar's poker tournament and got invited to the after party with him, but that was pretty cool. But ahead of that was probably back in the 90s when I was in college, and we were part of one of the first Source events, so I got to hang out and interview like Busta Rhymes, Nas, Tupac, Tribe Called Quest, Cool G Rap, and Shock G, a lot of different rappers back then.
Huh.
The late Shock G now.
Yeah,
late Shock G.
And plus, you got to burn some couches at the end, right? I mean, that's what happens at Morgan.
Well, no, we were in DC for that. So, yeah.
No couch burnings?
No couch burnings.
Yeah, no couch burnings. Yeah.
Hip hop stars and strip clubs. So.
Well, I still got my $2 bills, y'all. $2 bills. Yeah, we're making it rain over here.
Oh, good shit. Worth more than $2.
Make it rain on those ladies up on center stage. Working hard for you today.
Got a lot of Jeffersons here, baby.
Show them your appreciation. Show them your appreciation.
Got a lot of Jeffersons for the ladies here, baby. That's right, Jeffersons.
Yeah. Do they even make those anymore? I don't even think they put those in
they're right here.
Yeah, they still make them, Tom.
Got them
do they really?
I just got another stack of them today. Yeah, actually.
Can you get me?
I thought they weren't in production anymore.
Yeah, I'm fortunate enough where one of the establishments I go to, if you pay in cash, they give you $2 bills to change.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't see that anyway around here. I'm lucky to see
they don't have someone named Candy dancing on center stage either.
What's the fun in that?
I know. But
she's at Disney on Ice.
It's pretty cool.
She's at Disney on Ice.
If you pay in cash,
yeah, Mickey Mouse.
If you change $2 bills.
That's really cool. I didn't know they still made them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's I collect them for my grandkids and my nephew.
Okay.
Yeah.
They probably love
those
them
will be gone one day.
Yeah, you would think, there's not a lot of people that have them. The only time that I used to see them a lot was, believe it or not, when I was in Germany. When I was stationed in Germany, they would frequently, when you went to the bank to get money, U.S. currency, they would give you $2 bills. They had $2 brand spanking crisp.
So what that means is nobody in America liked the $2 bill, so they send them to Germany.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, what's the series year on the front of those, Joe?
Yeah, you just kind of had me thinking about that. 2013, 13, a lot of 13s.
Okay, they still could be making them with that date on them, because I don't know about lately, but it used to be that anytime certain members of the Treasury changed, that's when they would up in the signatures. That's when they would. 8 years. Maybe they're not making them anymore.
Yeah,
the 2000
Secretary of Treasury puts their signature on all the bills. Yeah.
Yeah, they
13.
They even like years later when they were making them, it could still have an old date on them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the first time I'm looking at the dates, and it looks like they're all 9s or 13s.
Okay, Ruben. Well, you got me thinking about champagne, so I'm going to drink the champagne of beer.
I knew where that was going.
Now, there's just a couple things missing. I'm not in a bell tower, and I'm not in Italy, but I do have the cat tower. I do have the cat tower behind me.
Yeah, and we don't have
best thing, man.
Yeah,
we don't have the Pope giving us a cheers or anything like that.
Yeah. So I got like 2 out of 4. That's not too bad.
There's always a
top.
top.
My share beer glass.
If I think I got a good deal on a beer, we have some dude jumping in here from Kentucky. No, I got this deal. And then I thought I had some cool event, and then some dude jumps in here. No, oh yeah, well I was in Rome, and I was with the Pope, and we drink champagne and blah blah blah. Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of cool. All these are, it looks like all these are either 9s or 13s. So this is interesting.
Yeah.
I have
You know what? I'm going to have to. Do
78.
That must be worth some money.
Wow.
That has to be worth more than $2.
That's probably one of the first years it came out, 78. Yeah.
Swear to God.
Yeah, because I think
I'm gonna get my glasses on for this. This is
That's the Carter presidency then.
1976.
Yeah, 76 was when they relaunched them. I think they had
Yep.
not made them since 63.
76 on this bill.
They went like 13 or 14 years without making them. I think 76 was when they did the relaunch.
Yeah, they relaunched them.
And they claimed, oh yeah, these will now be in circulation, and they're going to be as common as the $1 bills. Well, it never happened.
Well, my $1 million bill's got a 2002 date on it. I don't know if that. So, Rod, being in the industry, this was way back in the day. One of the old timers when I was working in an insurance agency.
Yeah.
said, take this out on your sales calls and give this to people who say they don't want life insurance, because this is what you're giving up. Millions of dollars for your family if you don't buy life insurance.
Oh, is that marketing?
Was that old school
marketing or what? Oh, please.
Trying to guilt them into buying life insurance.
Wow. That is choking us with
You can just sit at the table and say, oh, you don't love your wife?
Oh.
No.
Okay.
Try to guilt you into it.
I've looked
If all else fails, guilt. Guilt always works.
Overwhelming majority of them are 9s or 13s. I have 176. That's kind of cool.
I'd keep that one. Don't give that to your grandkids. Keep that
And
one for yourself.
there's one 2003
Okay.
and one 1995.
Yeah, keep that 76. That's kind of cool.
That is, and look how new it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
That's
thing's
what's
pristine
amazing.
shape.
It's like
Yeah,
crisp.
It's probably only been like 3 people have probably had that in the last 40 years.
It's amazingly crisp.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just looked it up. They're still printing them.
Wow.
Are you serious? 76?
No, from 2013.
Oh.
The $2 bills.
Also, all the $2 bills are still in production as 2013s.
Yes.
How often do you need?
I didn't know they could do that.
Though?
Yeah. That's interesting.
So just because they're printing something doesn't mean it has to be the year that they're printing it?
That's always been the case with paper money.
Yeah, it's always in circulation. So as long as it's circulation, it can mean older.
Yeah. Huh.
It's not.
No, I mean like
You could
Oh,
get
you
a
mean printing it from
brand
the,
new.
There's not like a year every
21.
year.
Yeah.
It's not like coins where they're dated every year. Paper money is not dated every single year.
Huh.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, I didn't know that until just now. See, Share a Beer is informative and educational.
And see, look, we've got our uncle
Yeah.
over us right now.
I got to pay that dude.
He knows
still.
the one
Yeah,
that collects all
Okay.
that.
Yeah, you're still okay. So you're still.
I haven't done mine
Pointing at
yet.
you, Rod.
I got to do them. I'll probably do them tomorrow. I mean,
I just finished mine like a day ago.
Here, man.
Yeah.
Whole stack of Jeff. This is worth twice as much as the chairman's right here. Twice as much. And I got a 70
Yeah.
in here.
but here's it. Like, do you guys even still carry cash? Like, I never carry cash really.
I do. I always have some with me.
I've got like $46 in my wallet, but I've had that same $46 in my wallet since last fall.
I always carry some cash.
See, I never carry cash.
But, well, you never know when you're going to go to a strip club. You got to have cash. I mean,
Well, they got ATMs there, so
yeah.
Vegas
I just
said,
don't carry it.
Vegas says, I have a $1 food stamp. It's brown like Joe.
Oh, this guy's hilarious.
Oh my!
He's got a $1 food stamp. Who the hell has a food stamp?
Yeah.
No,
Well, he
that's
does live in a dilapidated Nissan, so I mean, I guess.
very dilapidated. Very dilapidated. As a matter of fact, we should almost take a collection for him to get some pins to pin that stuff back up there, especially on the other side. That thing is, yeah. And Vegas says, I only use cash. But how much cash does he have? He has a $1 food stamp.
No, he had that stack of 500.
Hit 500, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe he should take like some of that and put it towards the dilapidated Nissan. And we don't know. There's no verification that those are all certified bills.
Yeah.
That could be
Could
stuff.
have a real bill on the top and a real bill on the bottom, and in the middle just be full of paper.
That could have been paper representing what $500 looks like. I mean, just saying. He could have
you
found
just do a
that.
recount like Arizona.
Oh, don't even remind me. Oh my God, this whole recount. Every effing day I have to hear about it on my stupid Alexa device here. My update.
Are they still doing that?
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, they had to move it today because of graduation, but they're still finishing them.
They're still doing that, bro.
Oh,
It's
my goodness.
incredible. And they're still suing each other. It's nuts what they're doing. Like, they cannot stand that Arizona is now a blue state. They're like, no, this is BS.
Too much sun in Arizona.
Yes, you're right. It is what
They all need to be
Them
inside.
in Georgia. Them in Georgia.
It is what right does.
Yeah. Yeah, Georgia's like you're not Republican enough.
Look at this. I just bought a new Chevrolet. Calm down.
Oh, nice.
Oh, cool. What did you get? Did you get a Corvette?
No, he got a Bolt.
A Camaro. Or did he get a what's a little the Chevrolet Spirit? The little teeny tiny.
Yeah, the Spirit. Yeah, he got the Spirit.
Yeah.
You might know how to use Volt. You might have inspired him to get a used Volt.
Yeah, used Volt's awesome, Vega.
Rocking old school Impala.
My car's nuclear powered.
It's a new to him vehicle. That's what it is. So give me the Delilah update. What's the latest on Delilah?
I mean,
date last
kind of
night.
been the same as last week. She, what is it?
She had her first date last night.
Exactly. Yeah. The guy knocked on the door. Told only one no. I don't know. She's been the same. She's been laughing a lot, clapping a lot.
Okay.
She's moving around way more. She's like you put her down to change her diaper now, and she's like moving everywhere. So it's like now we really have to keep her eyes open.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. She's very active. She doesn't want to sit down at all. She wants to stand up all the time.
So she's got the crawling down.
Is she crawling yet?
And
no, she's not. She hasn't started. She's at the point where she's on her knees and elbows.
Okay.
So now she's I mean, she's moving a little bit, but she's not getting any traction yet.
Okay.
But once she'll get there. She'll get there within like probably 3-4 weeks. She'll be crawling everywhere before we know it.
Well, the boss.
She's a little bit like Coach about an hour into the show.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of rolling around on the floor. Yeah. The boss. Here's an interesting thing. The boss never crawled. She rolled, and then she walked. She didn't crawl. She rolled. And then she walked.
Oh, wait a minute. Is there going to be trouble after the show now?
No,
Mark?
no. She admits it. She freely admits that she rolled. I've been teasing her about that for 34 years.
I mean, I didn't know if we should say bye to Mark now. Like,
No.
When you
603 shows, 4 shows, whatever. We're gone. No, she rolled. She did not. You didn't crawl at all. She rolled. The hell with crawling. I'm going to roll where I need to go.
That's hilarious.
Yeah,
that's funny.
Yeah, that's wild.
That is.
She knew where she needed to get to.
Yeah.
So, what are you sipping on now, my friend? Oh, look. Okay, first, wait, hold on. Look at this beer, Tom. I love showing this thing up. Look at that.
Oh yeah.
This is the triple berry cobbler from Tombstone, right here in Arizona.
Those are my favorite kind of beers. They're becoming my favorite kind of beers. Those fruit beers.
Yeah, this one's like extra. 500 pounds of what was it? Okay, wait, hold on. 500 pounds of raspberry, 500 pounds of blackberry, and 250 pounds of blueberry.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
That sounds like some good stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's a berry cobbler in a glass. That's right. Yeah, 5%, easy drinking. I mean, this thing's pretty much room temperature at this point. This thing is solid.
Mm.
And Ruben had the suggestion of putting it like with some ice cream. Like,
Oh yeah.
Some sherbet. I'd put it with some sugar.
Yeah, I'm a sherbet kind of guy. I'll take sherbet most of the time. Sherbet, oh man, nice
Isn't it sherbet?
what do they have? Like the lemon orange strawberry. Sorbet, sherbet. I don't know.
You know, am I the only one missing Lance right now? Do I miss Lance? Like, you know, we've only had a couple of weeks with him, but
I got to tell you something. I don't know. Be quiet. Be very quiet.
Well, it's one of those ones where when he's not here, it's one of those ones where we kind of miss him.
Yeah.
Mm.
You know, he just adds that. He's that extra little sprinkle of salt you didn't know you needed. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's one of those ones where you don't realize how much you miss them until they're gone.
Mm.
What's the latest, Rajay? What do you got, brother?
On what?
On what? Right, talk that. Talk that.
What kind of deal? What deal did you get this week, Rod? That's what we want to know.
Oh, I didn't even go out this. I don't want to spend any money, so I ain't go anywhere this week to buy beer. I got so much beer here in the house right now. It's just like if I go out, I'm dropping dollars. So I don't feel like dropping dollars right now. I walk in.
Remember to drink your dollars.
Don't even get me started on that.
I thought about going to a brewery this weekend. And it's just like, do I really need to go to a brewery? I pretty much got one downstairs here.
Yeah. Yeah. So my next beer is actually another one from Tombstone. This is their oatmeal stout with cocoa. Their oatmeal stout with cocoa. This one, another fire. No, this one's 6%.
No, with cacao, not cocoa, though, right?
Cacao.
If
I say cacao,
everybody take a shot.
That sounds like you got to go full Volvo.
Oh yeah.
Cacao sounds like. Isn't that the way Volvo owners say it?
Whereas cacao and there's cocoa, there's two different things.
Yeah, I feel like, you know, even Subaru drivers go, you know what? That's cocoa. Come on. Come on.
It's cacao from Colombia. Nobody fucks with Colombia.
You do, you die.
Yeah, you know, even Subies go, you know what? Come on.
Yeah.
Stop it, Ricky. Stop it. You know. And Volvo drivers are like, no, man, that's cacao. We insist.
Well, I was teasing earlier because you guys kept saying sherbet. I
just bought some fresh cacao that I got at Whole Foods. Come on.
Fresh cacao pods.
For my honor roll students. And my freshly groomed poodles.
And my smart cats.
And my smart cats.
Smart cats. What the fuck?
Right? Yeah. My smart naked cats, because my cats don't have hair.
Yeah.
On ice.
Yeah.
Not just for women anymore.
Not just. Nice. That was great. That was great. Let me see what kind of smoke I get.
Yeah, did you give those cats some nair, Joe?
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Dude, there.
Shout out to my buddy Rod X in the chat, by the way.
Oh, we got Red X in there. Nice. Oh yeah, I like to watch.
While you're pouring, Joe, I'll just give you a final report going back 10 topics. The last $2 bills, it said Series 2017 $2 notes were first issued to banks in December 2019. So
okay.
There are $2 bills out there with the series of 2017 on.
2017.
Yeah. So those are, I wonder, according to collectors, what would be the valuable $2 bills?
Don't
It's usually
know.
like they usually go for like bills that have defects on them. Bills that like bills that
like printing errors
has
and
defects
stuff.
on them. Printing errors, yeah.
Hold your
What's
beer
it?
again, Joe.
Certain kind of coded
So
ones. I don't know all really.
Something Joe hasn't heard in a while. That's a big dark head.
Yeah,
that's the light head. Yeah, that's a big light head.
He said.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, man. And this one, oh God,
It's so dark and fluffy. Ooh.
I
don't even need a fluffer.
Don't even need a fluffer. Exactly. I am in love with
channel.
Tombstone. We had Pat. You might remember Pat from the show, or not. But Pat also lives in Phoenix here, and he told me about Tombstone when they were still only in Tombstone, Arizona. And there was a beer store up in his part of Phoenix that would drive down to Tombstone, Arizona and pick up a bunch of this beer and then bring it back to Phoenix. And that's the only way I got to have it, was I would go up there to North Phoenix, go to that beer store and buy some. And sometimes Pat would come down to the house here and bring me some, but man, phenomenal brewery, man. Oh. My God.
Well,
do you get the
cheers
cacao?
to that soulless ginger asshole, Pat.
Yeah, exactly.
Soulless ginger asshole. Yeah.
Yeah. Haven't heard from Pat in quite some time. I used to, get texts.
I hope that means he's been super busy.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. I hope he's just been super busy. The last time I texted him was maybe February-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said exactly that. He said he was just super.
Yeah, which is good. Yeah.
Yeah, which is perfectly fine. Someone's busy, have at it, man. Stay busy.
Yeah.
You're self-employed. That's the way that works. But man, this beer, it's not, what I like about it is it's not that semi-sweet. It's that real nice baker's chocolate kind of feel. It's just that nice and a little slight smokiness to it. Smoky. Silky smooth oatmeal stout features a creamy mouthfeel, restrained roasty and grainy notes on an intense chocolate aroma and flavor, thanks to a generous dose of cacao
chocolate
from Zach's Chocolate. Yeah.
Is that a new way to say it? Cacao?
That sounds like
he's trying to make it more manly or something. I gotta get that code in there.
and they have Zach's Chocolate. I guess that's their logo on the back.
Nice.
But
nice looking can though. I like the color of it. Looks very inviting.
It looks similar to that, to the head, to that nice color of the head there. But it's man, they make some phenomenal stuff, honestly. Great.
I'm still working on the hits from the bung here.
I've got a little bit left. We got official glassware, folks. For those who don't. We've got official Share a Beer Show,
courtesy of Lisa.
Yeah, thank you, Lisa.
Yeah.
So we've
obviously Joe wasn't doing anything to advance the sending out of such things.
Yeah.
Sounds like she organized and produced and got. So you did write out the addresses, right, Joe?
I wrote out the addresses, and that was my doing. Yes.
Okay.
But if I have never announced it on the show here, but yeah, there's a person that I've been dating for a while, and that person insisted on making sure that everyone has proper glassware for the show.
Now, I think we can refer to these as the official Share a Beer Glassware 3.0.
3.0.
I don't think you're going to be able to top this. I don't think this can be beat.
Hey, good for you, Joe. Glad to see you dating somebody.
I have a few ideas. They could be etched.
I was gonna say, could it be lit up? Like in New Orleans, they have the mugs that light
it
up.
could be lit. Yeah. It could be etched. You know what I'm saying? There's a few.
I mean, I'm not a feature player. I'm just on the outside looking in. I'm just.
It could be a crystal glass. I have some of my fancier glassware that I've got from breweries.
Yeah, we got to get some stuff from like Rydell. Was it Rydell? Crystal? Yeah, get some of that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Some of that stuff where you and it goes ting, ting. You know? See, this is kind of a real. See, the crystal goes ting like that. I think only Volvo owners officially own that type of stuff.
Probably, yeah.
Probably. I'm just saying. So, who was hit by the gas crisis? I think Mark was actually dead.
But I have a Bolt, so I don't care. I just put electricity into my car.
Boom.
Screw the gas pipeline. I don't need no stinking gas pipeline.
He drove by the people at Costco gas lines going, yeah, give him the bird.
Yeah.
So I wasn't it personally, but I'm project managing one of our biggest sales for our company, and it's sourced out of North Carolina. So we make corrugated pipe, like really big corrugated pipe. So we can't get our deliveries out of North Carolina to a site in Pennsylvania right now.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, now maybe
it's just an interesting dilemma. I mean, we'll get around it eventually, but it's an interesting
gas in that corrugated pipe. That's what they should have done.
What's that?
They should have put gas in the pipe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Or the hefty bag. Either one works.
Yeah, fine. Either one. Yeah.
I saw one with a laundry basket the other day trying to fill it up.
Oh. Yeah. Now, what are some of the? Now, I did hear of people putting gas in shopping bags.
Oh, good Lord!
Oh my God!
Yeah.
I don't know what makes a person think that.
And they probably light up a cigarette on their way home trying to bring it down.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I heard the story of the
one Humvee burned up.
Somebody in Florida who put gas in like storage bins in the back of their Hummer, and then the Hummer blew up.
So what's the highest gas price? Anybody personally see a crazy? Not that you heard about, but you personally saw a high gas price. I have not.
Our stayed pretty much the same. Yeah, plus
like $2.99
so no big deal.
Okay, so you're about $2.90, Tom.
About $2.90. Lowest is like $2.75.
We're about $2.75 down here.
Okay,
we're $3.15 where I'm at in PA.
Wow.
Yeah, I haven't gas up for a week now. I'm actually real low in my car. It's been a week, but last I looked, it was pushing $3.
Did this? And I think we're somewhere around that 290, something like that here, something like that. I typically put super unleaded because I've always kind of run super unleaded in my pickup, but it's typically, I don't know, 3 something anyway. But did this energy crisis make anybody think about like starting to go electric?
Nope.
Anything like that? No.
Nope.
Not at all.
I thought that 5 years ago, so that's fine.
I know, right? Yeah. It kind of made me think a little bit about how things are going these days. Like hearing that this pipeline got hacked, seeing what happened in Texas this winter. Things are going to get hacked. If it can be hacked, it's going to get hacked.
I don't know if Texas was hacked. I think that was just ignorance. The people that ran it.
That's a slightly
just
different
Texas
situation.
Texas.
But
to see, wait a minute, who turned the lights off?
If something can get hacked, I think it's going to get hacked. And I think this is another part of our future that we're going to have to deal with.
Well, they paid the $5 million and the line's back on. So
Is that what they did?
Yeah, they paid. They paid
got
$5 million.
ransom?
That's what I hear. I hear they paid it. I heard they paid it. Yeah.
Which probably will get paid back by us anyway, because I'm sure the government told me go ahead and do it, and then we're going to probably do something for the citizens to pay back. But that's a whole different thing.
That's insane.
But tell you what, IT companies should have their phones ringing off the hook now.
Yeah.
If you want to start a business, that might be a bad one to start. It's IT security.
Things are going to get hacked. I mean, if it can get hacked, it will. It's good. I mean, I think that's part of our future now, man.
That was always a part of it. They can already cut off cars while people are driving. They've done that to people.
I think some of these things are coming. You know, are those cigars? What are those?
Those look like cigars.
That's actually my first time ever making homemade banana chips.
What?
Banana chips?
Banana?
Oh, okay. So it's
I
like
just got dehydrated in the mail this week, so I want to give her a try.
Oh,
never heard of that.
So, what did you get? Like what do they call that? A mandolin, or what do you call that? Did you slice? How did you slice the bananas?
Yeah, I have a mandolin. Yep.
Okay. And then, how many trays of bananas do you have?
4 trays of bananas. I just got 1 cluster of bananas at the store, and I made it into that.
Now, over here, it's incredible that you just brought up these bananas. I don't know if you've heard about what's happening here in Arizona with the bananas. Have you heard about the bananas in Arizona? There's like these blue bananas right now, and they taste like, I don't know, vanilla or something like that. You haven't heard about these bananas? They're these weird blue bananas. I don't know. Something happening with these bananas. And there's this cat here that's selling these stupid bananas, and they're like, I don't know.
Like
Why Arizona? I have no idea. It's already triple digits here. I don't know. It's stupid. You know what I'm saying? But he apparently has these darn bananas.
Just Breaking Bad or bananas?
Right. I don't know. It is legal here. So, I don't know.
Sounds kind of slippery.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. Hey, is there anybody willing to talk about what's going on with Rodgers? Anybody want to dabble into sports a little bit? What's happening with Aaron Rodgers?
He's going to Denver. He's going to the Broncos, right? I thought it was pretty much he's going to the Broncos.
They just signed another quarterback. Did you see that?
Yeah, no. Rodgers is going. He's leaving.
The Packers just signed another quarterback today.
Today? No, I didn't see that.
Yeah, it was another guy. Another guy's coming in now. So I don't know.
Oh boy.
If I was Rodgers, I'd be out too. I'd want to be out.
I think he's already told him he's out, so I think they're just trying to fill it now. But
yeah,
maybe they'll get one of the spring league guys. That was on again today. Like,
so we've got the NFL schedule out, right? And we've got the week 1 matchups. Anybody looked at this sort of thing? What the week 1 matchups are, who you like. I know famously we've got the Buccaneers and the Cowboys.
It's gonna be a good one.
That matchup. I think this year you've actually got the Buccaneers and the Patriots.
Yeah, week 4. I'm looking forward to that one.
That's kind of interesting. Yeah,
it's gonna be.
Is that something you're looking forward to? I was wondering if that was truly something Boston would be interested in.
Are they playing in Boston or are they playing in Tampa Bay?
They're going to be in Gillette. It's the whole thing of Belichick still doesn't want to say that he still thinks that he can make any quarterback into a Super Bowl contender.
Oh.
So he still doesn't want to congratulate.
So he doesn't want to admit that his star pupil is coming back to kick his ass later on this year. Basically.
Yeah, exactly. He still wants to think he can create any quarterback into it.
Yeah.
He's a good coach. Obviously.
If he says he can turn any quarterback into a superstar, I will sign with the Patriots pay me a couple $1 million a year, and Belichick, work your magic.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all I said. I'll take the money, and I'll try as hard as I can.
There you go. That's all you need.
The one matchups that they're making a big deal about are, of course, the Cowboys.
Buccaneers, yeah.
That's the Thursday nighter, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So they're making a big deal about that one.
No, Steelers and the Bills, that's a good one.
Yeah, that should be a good one.
The Steelers and the Bills. I think that's more of a regional favorite.
Yeah, that is. Yeah.
More of a regional favorite. People in that region will be watching that game. Some of them are making a big deal about the Rams and Bears. That'll be the first game in LA in the new stadium, and that's the Sunday night game. So that'll be the first game with fans in the new stadium. Bears and at LA.
Ravens versus Raiders sounds like a pretty good one.
That
Lamar
one,
Jackson.
That one does sound interesting. I think that's the first game in Vegas with fans in that new stadium.
Yeah, that should be interesting.
New stadiums happening here. It's I don't know. There's something about week one releases, right, that are or just the NFL schedule coming out. We're still in May. And I don't know. I still get excited about it. I get all fired up about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, it's
Falcons and the Buccaneers. There we go. We're going to lose to Brady first week. There we go.
Oh, you got Julio Jones that wants out.
Yeah, he's
another big one.
Gone. He's going to be gone. Yeah. Yeah. I don't blame him, though. Someone will pay him a bunch of money for a year or two.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
if I was Julio, I'd do the same thing.
Who were the Saints going to pick up? You know what I'm saying? What are the Saints going to be doing?
The Saints have their backup quarterback from last year, Teddy Bridgewater.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's pretty good. Not Drew Brees, but
I'm looking forward to this one. Brady going to LA and
that would be interesting. That'll be a good game.
That'll definitely be a good one in the new stadium. That stadium's incredible. I plan on going to a game this year, but I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying?
You bought tickets again, right, Joe?
Well, I've got my tickets, my Arizona tickets, but I didn't buy LA tickets. No, they're just too expensive. I mean, I don't know how much
more now than ever.
Oh, the tickets.
They're trying to pick up costs from the lost cost, right, from the year past.
They were expensive to begin with. They were. When I still had my tickets for the Rams, of course they were trying to sell me tickets for the new stadium, and it was outrageous, man. You know what I'm saying? It was just crazy money, and the problem for me personally is, I have tickets. I've had tickets, as you guys know, for a dozen years now, at least 12 years here in Arizona. We don't have seat license. The Rams do. The Rams have a seat license.
Oh.
So you got to pay the seat license.
You got to buy the license first to get the right to buy tickets each year.
Yeah.
Oh, are you serious?
And then
with the new stadium. Yeah.
Parking is separate. You know what I'm saying? So you pay one price here, basically in Arizona. The other fees are kind of smaller and not very that big a deal. But dear God, man, you're talking thousands of dollars for the Rams tickets, man. It's just a lot of money.
Yeah,
like you said, that's not counting your parking plus your food costs.
Yeah,
how much liquor you could buy for that, Joe? Come on.
I mean, think of how much liquor you could get.
Would you drive there, Joe, or would you fly?
Yeah, that's the thing too. Well, it depends. I how much is airfare going to be? I mean, all these things kind of factor in. What game would I go to? Because it's not that bad a drive. Now, the new stadium is supposed to be this whole experience, right? Where you're supposed to be able to fly into LAX, take a train to the campus,
Oh, sweet.
and stay in a hotel at the campus.
Oh, that's neat.
It's supposed to be this whole experience. That was the whole pitch for the thing. And everybody that's been around this campus has said that it's incredible. Now, it's supposed to be a better version of what they have in Dallas. Now, I have been to that stadium, saw the Rams lose over there famously. Oh, dear God. But that was an incredible stadium. I mean, oh my God. I have family in Dallas, and if the Rams play there again and I happen to be in Dallas, I'm going. It's an incredible stadium. That is. So I'm very anxious to get inside the Rams stadium. But I love going to ball games. I love going to ball games. I just love it. As much as I love the Rams, I'm a diehard Rams guy. There's still, to me, nothing like a baseball game. Baseball is just, going to a Dodger game is still, Now, the ballpark we have here, the Diamondbacks, that's hard to top, too. It's a beautiful ballpark. You can watch bikinis in the pool and all that sort of thing when you go there. It's kind of cool. Good experience when you go.
What do you mean? They have a pool with women in bikinis as cheerleaders and stuff?
There's typically people in the pool at the stadium here at Diamondbacks. When I go watch the Dodgers beat the Diamondbacks here, it's pretty cool. To rub it in for anybody that's watching locally, when I go watch the Dodgers, because I only go when the Dodgers are playing. But when the Dodgers are playing, I'll watch the Dodgers here and Diamondbacks, and Dodgers usually win. Dude, the pitching right now. Right now we're in a slump, right? Dodgers are not but I think they're barely 500 right now, if I'm not mistaken. But there's still nothing like going to a baseball game to me. It's just a whole different vibe. The food,
you get bratwurst, your bratwurst and sauerkraut and all your good stuff, your French fries, your beer,
right?
Nuts, popcorn.
Now, with all that said, when I went to that Dallas game to see the Rams in Dallas, wow, the food selection there was impressive, man. And that stadium was incredible. It really is. Wow. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing the Rams in LA, man. It should be pretty cool. But anybody going to a ball game this year? Anybody plan on doing any sort of thing? Are you looking forward to that sort of thing?
I went to the Pirate game last night, Pirates and Giants.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, well, tell me about that, man.
The only reason I went is because my buddy, who is semi-employed by the team, got me in for free. Because of his job status with the team, normally he can sit up in the stands, and he couldn't, so he gave me his free seat and the other free seat that he gets. So me and another friend went, and I guess I've been out of the loop since last year with the pandemic. The game went into extra innings and the Pirates won. I cannot believe that in Major League Baseball, when you go into extra innings, you now start every half inning with a base runner on second base.
On second base. You didn't know that?
I didn't know
that was like a new rule, though, like last year.
Yeah, it just started last year. Yeah, it just started.
And the Pirates won because of that. But you know what? To me, that's not Major League Baseball. That's That's pickup baseball.
That's like Little League type.
That's
stuff.
Little League.
Yeah.
It just blew my mind that last year I could see as an experiment because it wasn't like a real season. If they keep this up, I'm sorry. I can't support MLB anymore. That's ludicrous.
Isn't that's kind of the response to people complaining about the sport's not fast enough, right?
Yeah.
They're trying to make it faster.
Yeah, that was the last year experiment that was going to stick. Absolutely.
which it doesn't. I kind of agree. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't.
Yeah.
It's like a free double play.
Okay, if that's the case, let's end the game after 3 innings.
Okay.
Mm.
Yeah. No, I don't know.
high.
Baseball's one of those games where you don't need that kind of stuff. I know in the
NFL they're always tweaking the rules, but as far as gameplay itself, I don't know. Major League Baseball, like I think the last major change was them like lowering the pitching mound in '68.
yeah.
It's not like, okay, now
you must have missed the whole discussion about moving it back.
Moving the pitcher's mound back?
Yeah, they were.
Nah, haven't heard about that.
I think they were talking about moving it back 12 inches.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I think starting with a runner on second is just a way to speed up the game and destroy it. Yeah,
it is. Yeah, it's
destruction of baseball.
You got people watching basketball. It's boom, boom, boom. You got people watching football. Boom, boom, boom.
Screw those people that don't like baseball for what it is. That's what
you know
I
what?
say.
Let's have an inning end after 2 outs instead of 3.
Yeah. Let's give everybody a medal for getting to overtime.
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah.
Give them a medal.
They did the same thing.
Everybody goes to playoffs.
Everybody goes to the playoffs. Everybody wins.
Well, the NBA they're doing a play-in this year, which is stupid. It's like, what are you, the NCAA now? Like, they're going to have a play-in for the teams that didn't make it. Like, wasn't the season supposed to be the play-in? Yeah. So if you're not one of the 8 teams, you don't get in. But no, we're going to take 9 and 10 or whoever and let them get a chance to get. Why?
Yeah.
What's the season count
for?
for?
Basketball, right? Yeah.
Yeah. But it looks like it's probably
I
because
was kind of confused.
like Curry's going to be on one of the play-in with Golden State because I guess Golden State's having an off year. But we want to see Curry in the playoffs, so we're going to make some rule changes.
Well, it was being destroyed by social media.
It was mostly to get your boy from New Orleans in there, right? Like it was
Zion,
trying to get Zion in the playoffs, and he still didn't make it.
He's a beast, though. He is a beast. He's like a mini Shaq.
They're doing everything they can to make that guy count, and it's just not working. I mean,
that whole team kind of.
Yeah.
Well, LaMelo's out, right? LaMelo Ball and Zion's out, and then the whole team kind of just went down a little bit.
Yeah. I mean, I never bought into that. Don't get me wrong, incredible talent, but I mean, they're trying to make the next superstar, right?
Yeah.
When they can hang their hat on, and it's just not working. Yeah. And they're concerned. They're worried. You know what I'm saying? They're incredibly worried. I mean, baseball's in the same sort of predicament, man. You know, nobody is football. Everybody is looking at this behemoth that someone farts in the NFL and it's news, right? They're like, oh, dear God, which way did he fart? What was the rate of the fart? How long, how many rasps? You know what I'm saying? Like, they want to analyze the whole fart. Like, it's everything about football is just news, right? I mean, we eat it up. And the other sports are struggling, man. They are. They're struggling.
Well, it's probably football, and then what? Basketball, and then hockey, and baseball. I don't know. Yeah,
it all depends where you're at. I think. So.
Yeah.
Hockey's pretty big.
Very regional. Baseball is very. Honestly, what I think has really hurt is the fact that football is once a week. Basically, right. And so with that, you can still see football over the air pretty much in your local area for free. Basketball, baseball, you just can't do that anymore. I think they've hurt themselves. I think they've hurt just the general fan. You can't just, even in your local area, it's the bitch that the Rams. It's the bitch that LA fans have had for years now. The Dodgers signed this deal. You can't just watch the Dodgers.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no baseball on local TV anymore.
Yeah, it's
all
you can't
national.
just turn on
Yeah,
the
it's like Fox Sports regionals and stuff. Yeah.
right.
Yeah, it's all cable.
And the problem with chasing that money and signing these deals is you can't just watch your team anymore.
Yeah.
So you move on, and with the pandemic, that forced us all to move on, right? And football is one of those sports where we're like, okay, I can kind of tune into this once a week, right? I could still see my team regionally, in my area. I can still see this team. I can still see some football. Baseball, basketball, I'm busy as hell. I don't get a chance to watch these during the week games. Even football. When football's on during the week, I don't get to watch it.
Yeah, like Thursday night football. Yeah.
Yeah. Thursday night football. Sometimes, you have your Monday night football.
Sunday night. Yeah.
They had these weird Tuesday night games and all this stuff this past season. I don't have a chance to watch these.
It's like drinking malt liquor. It's just not right.
Yeah, it's not right. I think these sorts of deals have harmed these sports more than they realize. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. The dollars are coming in, so.
Yeah, television has been a blessing and a curse to the sport.
I think, okay, short-term dollars are here, but they're looking at the long-term and they're seeing more and more people. The numbers are going through the roof of people cutting the cord like me. Not just cutting the cord and continuing to buy a cable app subscription. They're cutting the cord, period, like me. Like me. Right, and like you too, Bum. And I don't pay for your commercials. That's the way I look at it. I'm not paying for your commercials. You put them over the air. I have an antenna right here off to my left. I'll get it over the air, but I'm not paying you $40, $50, $90 a month to watch your commercials. That's double dipping. That's the way I look at it. No, I'm not paying you. I could still get the NFL, you know what I'm saying? But these other sports, I'm not. So the more people that cut the cord, and those numbers are going through the roof. Short term, you got dollars coming in, but they're looking at past 10 years. Where's our sport going to be? It might go bye-bye. If you're not starting to adopt to where your future fan base is at and where they're going, they're cutting the cord. They're getting away from all these cable things and all these sorts of attachments.
Yeah.
You need to get a third one.
You know what I'm saying? 10 years. Yeah, I don't.
They should have people looking at that.
Maybe
better.
4 years, 3-4 years.
I think cats that are younger than Tom is what they need to be looking at, and those particular people, they ain't doing it. I don't know how much you hang around with 20-something, but they could give a rat butt about any sort. You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, some of the younger people I see more in the soccer now.
Yeah,
I don't.
I do around here. Like, yeah, I mean, we got a major league team now, though. But just like you look at the fan base on people that they show. I mean, there's a lot of younger people that are into the soccer here now, and
I think baseball is going to get hit the hardest. Seems like baseball is going to get hit the hardest, though.
Yeah.
Like you're saying, there's more games, there's more to miss. Like, it's 100 and something games. If you don't watch all the games or watch 75% of the games, you really don't know what's going on.
I mean, even when some of these teams get in the playoffs, they can't get people in their stadium. Yeah. When they're basically in the World Series, they can't get people in their stadiums.
Yeah.
I think Tampa Bay had that problem a couple of years back.
Yeah.
They couldn't get anybody in the stadium for the playoff games.
Yeah, they literally, like, here's just that, like, they would give out tickets just to get people because they're on TV. They need to have people on TV.
Yep.
Yeah. Now they can just do those dummies that they did last year, right?
Yeah.
I think one of the problems coming out of the pandemic now, one of the problems is a lot of us who never imagined not watching sports, not doing this or that, had to. A lot of us found something else to do.
Yeah.
Right?
Good point.
And coming out of the pandemic, how do you feel about sports in general now? If you catch it now, myself, I can give you myself. if I catch a game, cool. If I miss it, not the end of the world anymore.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. Yep.
I mean, honestly, for me, I haven't watched an NFL game for like 5 or 6 years after what they did to Cap. So it was easier falling out of it than I even thought it was going to be. Like my wife's like, "You're not watching football?" I'm like, "Nah, I'm done with the NFL." And like that, and you know what? You found other activities to do, and it's just like you don't even miss it now.
Yeah,
I think that's happened coming out of the pandemic. I think that's happened with a lot of casual sports fans, which is the majority of sports fans are casual.
And I used to be a nut though watching football. I mean, fantasy, all that stuff. I was everything. I mean,
yeah.
And it was just like, done. And like you said, casual fans, even a lot easier for them to kind of stop watching something.
Yeah, you get a place. A lot of us live in areas where there's stuff to do, and a lot of us have stuff to do now, right?
Yeah,
we figured it out. We're like, you know what? A lot of people here in Arizona, it sounds crazy, right? I know, but a lot of people bought boats. Now they go to the lake or to the river and they do their thing now, or they go fishing a little more, or they do this a little more, they do that a little more, right? They make a little bit more of, we're going to go camping instead, or we're going to do this instead. And it's not the end of the world if they miss sports. I think that in general is the tone coming out of this. And so you get these sports. Like me, I used to be a huge NASCAR fan. Love NASCAR. You guys might have heard me reference NASCAR a few years back, quite a bit. I can't remember the last time I watched a full race.
Yeah,
I haven't been to a full race here. I don't live far from the track.
You can probably get there in 15 minutes.
I honestly could get there in about 15 minutes. It's not far from my house. I live in that part of Phoenix. It's not far from the track.
What track is it out in Phoenix?
It's Phoenix Raceway.
I don't know.
Phoenix International?
It's PIR. Yeah, PIR. But
speaking of racetracks, Talladega. This weekend, they were giving people like 2 free laps around the track if they got vaccinated.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm just like, but how bad is it? You gotta keep bribing people to get vaccinations across the country.
Yeah, sure. I mean, that's another discussion. But yeah, I mean, that's whatever it takes.
But yeah, but Talladega, they're giving 2 free laps.
Yeah,
you're behind the pace car, but they're like the guy was like, you'll still feel like in the bend and all that stuff in the track.
Yeah. I do it. I mean, I'm already vaccinated. I'd do it again. I'd get vaccinated again to do that. Yeah.
Giving beers away.
Well, that's the thing. Like, if you're already vaccinated, are we able to go back and collect on some of this shit now?
We're giving you beer here. If you
that is
we got a $5 million lottery in Ohio.
They're giving away $1 million.
Yeah,
each week for 5 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what.
I mean, shit. If you're gonna get vaccinated, why not, right?
So every Ohio resident that's fully vaccinated are automatically entered, and each for the 5 weeks, one family will win or one person will win $1 million.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, I don't know where it was. It was somewhere where they did come in and get vaccinated to get a beer, and that
New Jersey was doing shot in the beer.
Yeah, shot in a chaser, they called it. Yeah.
Yeah.
There was places doing that here. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever it takes. Whatever it takes.
My one place is giving you 2 days vacation.
2-day vacation?
Oh, sure.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Well, actually, mine gave us
like PTO.
They gave us a leave for the day of the shot if we wanted it, that we took
Yeah.
it. I didn't know about it in the first one. The second one, a free day. Yeah, I'll take it. Just in case.
How'd you feel after the first one?
And then they gave us $100 bonus afterward for $10.
Yeah, Wayne said he went to Darlington last September, man, and said it was great.
Yeah. I want to go to Talladega. And we're only a couple hours away from Talladega. I want to go there because that's a super speedway.
Well, you're vaccinated. You can go drive it now. So
yeah. And take the boat out there, top speed 91 miles an hour.
They were like, keep up, Mark, keep up.
The Super will probably go 103.
We never had to pace car lap anyone.
There's this I've been to races my whole life. life. My dad was a race fan, and so when my dad would have his visitation, when I would get my weekends with my dad, he would always take me to a drag race or some sort of race. And so I love racing. It's just it, especially when I do go to the races here, the NASCAR races. I mean, oh, the smells, the sounds, you feel it. It's just incredible. And to me, some of these deals they made with NASCAR specifically for myself just kind of killed it. And then they lost their superstars. I mean, I was a big Jeff Gordon fan. As some of the big drivers started retiring, and now Jimmy Johnson's gone, like
Dale Earnhardt.
Yeah. I mean, once some of the big names started retiring, they didn't have nobody else following up. They didn't promote nobody else.
Yeah.
So I didn't have. I know once Jeff Gordon retired, I didn't have another favorite driver. A lot of us didn't. And with them bouncing around from network to network to network, and then they weren't even on over there for a while, you just lost interest in the sport.
Yeah.
You just like Rod J said, you just found something else to do. And it basketball's like that for me. If you're not on cable, it's hard to follow basketball. I love the Lakers, and it is hard. Baseball's like that now.
Yeah.
I love the Dodgers. Dodgers signed this deal. I don't know. It's been 4 years ago now or so. It's hard to keep up with the Dodgers now.
Yeah.
I feel like these deals, sure, for the term of that deal, help them. But past that deal, I feel like it hurts you, man, because you just find something else to do.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden you add in a global pandemic.
Yeah.
And you really move on.
Well, yeah, I mean, you look at it the same way. It's just now on the pro level. Like back in the 70s, television contracts really changed the landscape of like college football and everything like that. And that took stuff out the same way. It was like people no longer had access to some of their teams because you were on ESPN or you were here or there, whatever. Someone had your sole it was just like a whole change, the whole landscape. And that's what you have now in the professional sports as well. A lot of that stuff takes place.
What's messing up college is all this mixing these conferences around.
That's chasing dollars. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they're chasing dollars, and good for the school in the short term. But again, if a particular school is in the Midwest and all of a sudden they're in a Eastern Conference and all this other junk that's happening, you're like,
I mean, I'm West Virginia, but we play in the Big 12. Like,
yeah,
no schools
right?
Right.
What's up with that? Yeah.
Our rivalry's like over in Oklahoma or something,
Oh. I mean, it's hard to, college needs to stay regional, man. Your
the
fans,
great rivalries in history. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I feel like that's just crushing college sports.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like.
When was the last time West Virginia played Pittsburgh?
Actually, we were supposed to play them last year, but the pandemic affected or something. That game got rubbed off. But before that, it was like 2015, I think.
Yeah, and they used to play every year.
It was a backyard brawl. I mean, that was when I was at school at WVU.
Pitt versus
and
Penn State, Pitt versus WVU. Yeah, every year.
When I used to go to WVU, and Bum knows it because he's up in there in that area in PA. I mean, that was a big game, us against Pitt. And I ran the newspaper for a bit of time when I was in school. And we used to pull out all the old articles for like a special Pitt, West Virginia edition. And the stories you would read, there was like a game between West Virginia and Pitt. And in the old WVU stadium, the fans used to be right behind the end zone. The center went down one time. They were punting from the back of the end zone. He saw no punter. The fans grabbed the punter and were pushing them through the crowd. They were pushing them up through the crowd.
Oh, shit.
They turned around. The punter is 10 rows up. That was part of the rivalry fun.
Yeah. I mean, that was Pitt. For Pitt football, it was Penn State and West Virginia. Those were the two rivalry games for the year. And it was every year. And then it stopped.
Yeah, we had a T-shirt. It was Pitt sucks, but Penn State swallows.
No,
That's
who knew that down the line that Penn State part would actually work out more?
Oh my god!
All the time I lived in New Mexico, that was what, because some people may or may not know, but it's pretty windy constantly in New Mexico, in Albuquerque at least. And we used to say it was windy there so much because Texas sucked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
you lose all that. You lose all that with them chasing stuff. It's kind of like our rivalry now is supposed to be like Oklahoma or whatever, which we usually have close games, but it's not the same.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yeah, those regions, there's certain things. So what do you think of that vodka there, Mark?
Oh yeah.
I think it's terrible. Look at that. Oh, it's terrible. I can't drink any more of it.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah. That's
one of the best values in American vodka right here.
I tell you, some of the best values in spirits are Kirkland. Gotta admit. I mean, I love to bang on Costco. I love to, but they are a value when it comes to particular things. Travel, Costco, hard to beat Costco travel.
Yep.
With spirits, hard to beat Costco spirits. Hard to beat Costco upper end meats.
Yep.
Right? If you're going for prime cuts, all your really good stuff, hard to beat Costco as far as access and price for some of these prime cuts.
Yep.
Some of the other stuff you can kind of match depending on what kind of shopper you are. But arguably, they have these other deals that are just hard to beat. I mean, they really are. I mean, just the rental car feature alone with the travel, if you book a rental car through Costco, you typically get a second driver.
Yep. Add it on for free, which is normally like $25-$30 a day. Yeah.
Just simple things like that. Simple things. It's
I didn't even know they had travel at Costco.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Costco travel's hard to beat. It really is. It really is. It's a tough one to beat.
Now you can do better on your own if you're really into it, but if you're not into doing a bunch of research, 95% of the time you can go with Costco and be pretty close. Be right in there.
Yeah, you're going to be in the ballpark. You're going to be, as far as travel goes. Yeah, if you book through Costco without really researching a whole lot of other stuff, you're still going to feel pretty good about the deal.
Yeah.
And that's kind of really it when it comes to travel, right? When you travel, part of your vacation, isn't it the deal you got? Like, if you got a sweet deal on your flight, recently I heard, and I missed this deal. But what is there? Something called Chris's Cheap Flights or something like that? Craig's Cheap Flights or something. But he put out this thing that I forget what airline it was, but there was recently under $200 for a round trip to Japan.
Oh wow!
Wow.
And exactly. And so if you got
you had to go in the cargo compartment, but it was under $200.
I mean,
they put you in a
wear a
box.
jacket, you know what I'm saying? Wear a Costanza parka, you know what I'm saying? And you're good. Gore-Tex, Costanza parka, and you're good. But I mean, come on. Like, you know what I'm saying? The better deal you get, aren't you more like into your vacation at that point?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're like screw it. I'll buy this. Screw it, I'll buy that. And you're more willing to do something that you wouldn't have done, right?
How do you feel now, Tom? I love this diversity we have on here right now. We have kind of a nice range of ages. So a nice range of ages and points of life of where you're at in your life. I'm at the point, I'll just give you my reference right now. I'm at the point in my life, I'm going where the deal is. You know what I'm saying? So if there's a good deal, that's where I'm going. Right? I'm not necessarily like, okay, I'm going to go. I have a set destination and I need to find, I have a set destination and time. And so I have I'm going to try to get the best price on that. I'm to the point in my life where if there's a fantastic deal like that, I'm like, I guess I'm going to Japan.
Yeah.
In July.
Yeah.
Like, that's the way it works. You know what I'm saying? I'm at that point in my life. I don't have kids. I have people that are known as my children, but I'm no longer responsible for them. So.
Yeah, I'm in a different boat.
Yeah, I was say, watch what you say.
Yeah, legally, I don't know. How could I phrase that? In a court of law, if they murdered somebody, you can't hold me responsible.
There you go. If they get lost at Walmart, they're not your responsibility.
Exactly. I can lock them in the back seat and we're good, right? Because you're a grown adult. You should unlock yourself.
Yeah.
I don't have to look back there if my kids is in the back seat. I could just get out of the car because, dumbass, you're old enough. Get out if it's hot, right? My kids are that age, right? I don't have to look back there anymore. It's like I'm not concerned about that. Oh, the child safety lock was on. Damn, sorry.
Yeah, they can climb through the front. Right?
Figure it out. Right.
Look at that. Bums can.
Nice.
I probably should have saved this for when Coach and team were together on the show.
You should have.
Double fisted. Oh
man, where's team been?
Yeah, Coach, I want to fist you.
Yeah. Where has team been?
Probably should have saved.
There was that one show that he said that like a million times, and Joe was like, "What the?"
Joe's annoyance was growing more and more with each time he said it.
Yeah. You could just see he was like, "What the?"
It's like, all right, dude, we get it.
That was legendary. Note taken. Yes.
Yeah. I get it.
If it's funny once, it's funny a million times, I guess.
Yeah.
It's hilarious because Coach just keeps egging him on. He loves it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Coach loves to poke the bear. He does. That is his talent.
That's the fantastic thing about the whole thing, isn't it? Like I've described to all of us before, we're all different characters on this show. No different than Seinfeld or any other stupid show you like to watch. And everybody likes to watch what everybody does. Every character has their role, right? Like it's
and we're not characters in the sense that that's what's written for us. The characters are the real people.
Yeah.
It's real life.
Yeah.
Which is arguably worse, I guess.
A little less arguable than you think. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of people arguing about it.
Oh, this is who I am.
Yeah, they're just total agreement, really.
Yeah.
There's not a whole lot of, Well, thanks, guys. Appreciate it, man. Big salute to Lisa for making the glasses.
Yes.
Yes.
Thanks to Lisa. This is Lisa and Joe.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Do not put these glasses in the dishwasher. Wash by hand.
Yeah, no, they're a hand wash only.
These are hand wash only.
Yeah.
But yeah, pretty cool, man. Glad we could get that out to you. And yeah, the hits from the bong, was it a hit or was it a
it was a hit? All right.
It was definitely
It hit me.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think about the person who chugged said beer was in here for a minute?
Yeah. He popped in at the barbecue, so I hope he's enjoying some barbecue food instead of sitting in the corner drooling. But
yeah, hopefully he's right. Yeah, well,
taking hits from the bong.
Yeah, that was an incredible beer.
Very, very good. Yes.
Not for children though.
No.
Tom, unknowingly, I sent this beer to everybody here. Well, it's hard to see on my end, but I apparently had the lighter ABV of the bunch.
Yep.
Everybody else was a test dummy.
Yeah. They all had the 15%. I had the 14.2. So
okay.
Yeah, he had the wimpy version.
I had the wimpy version. Well, I am the host, so I gotta.
At that point, it helps you compose yourself.
I mean, you want to keep your composure a little bit, Freaking coach chugged it, man. He chugged it.
Oh, within 5 minutes, it was gone. Yeah.
I watched the first like 15 minutes, and he was like, "Look, I'm done." Holy shit!
Gotta go to my barbecue.
He's flexing. Yeah. He was flexing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he chugged that beer, man. So I am now. When he got on for that little bit from the barbecue, he was wearing horns. I did see that part.
And he had a different shirt on.
Yeah. So who knows?
Who knows what's happening now or is going to happen in the next couple hours?
Ask him next week.
Yeah. Who knows, man? We'll see.
Dawson prayers to Mandy.
Prayers to Mandy.
Rumor has it, Rod, that there was a person also known as Mandy, Coach's roommate, that was sitting there, arms folded and toe tapping. Just saying.
Yeah.
Potential bad outcome.
Yeah, off camera, there was a particular person sitting there, arms folded, toe tapping, going, "All right, Buster, yeah, we've got to go to a barbecue." So
Oh shit! So he knew he only had so much time, so he's like, "This beer's going down." I'm drinking this beer.
I think that's the way he took it.
Yeah.
I don't know that that's the way that was particularly.
No, it was. Yeah, it was probably not supposed to be that way, but that's the way he interpreted it.
But down it went.
Down it went.
Which is great for the show. So,
it's good. Yeah, it's great for viewers.
Yeah, I didn't want to encourage said behavior as to bring toe tapper against us, the show.
But if it happened, it happened. I mean, it's just natural flow.
He's probably blaming you. So he's probably it wasn't me, it was them. You know how Joe is.
We are rating for. No, we are rating for.
You made me drink.
Joe and them Jedi tricks.
Thanks, man. Appreciate everybody for joining in, man. We'll see you next week, man. Peace out.
Pay those taxes.
Great show. See you next week.
Have a good one. Cheers.
Yeah.
Cheers.